Hello, I'm Sherman Cox from soulpreaching.com. I want to thank you for coming and looking at this video. I would encourage you to come to soulpreaching.com to find other resources like this one. In this particular video, I wanted to talk about 3 characteristics of the sermon close. The characteristics of the sermon close. And this is an effective sermon close. The sermon close is when you seek to reinforce that which has been taught in the sermon. And so, if you're going to reinforce that which was taught in the sermon, there are a number of things that you should do. Here are 3 of the more important things. The first is that it should be intentional. It should be intentional. Your clothes are not something that is haphazard or something that you just ease into or something that you are just finished talking and so you just stop. No, you are intentional about bringing the sermon to a close, intentional about seeking to give the fundamentals of that which you have taught before in the sermon. So the first characteristic is that it is intentional. The second characteristic is that it is tailor-made for the sermon. This particular sermon, it is not a canned close. It is not something that you tack on the end of every one of your sermons or a number of your sermons. No, this is something that is tailor-made for your sermon. If you are seeking to reinforce that which has been taught in your sermon, then it must be something that is tailor-made for that particular sermon. Finally, it should be your clothes. You don't grab somebody else's clothes and tack it onto your sermon. I've definitely seen a number of preachers who have grabbed the shouting portions of other people's sermons and placed them into one sermon. But no, an effective sermon close is your close. If you are seeking to reinforce that which you have taught in the sermon, then it should be tailor-made and it should be your close and it should be intentional. If this has been helpful to you, I encourage you to go to soulpreaching.com. You can download a number of resources there, including a free ebook. So come to soulpreaching.com to find other resources just like this one. God bless you and keep on preaching.